Shalom, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth. A double honor to the elders of the GMS camps in the many other different states and stuff that do a wonderful job in pushing this truth. Shalom to you as well. Double honors. And shalom to you, Aquiums, that's out there, that's watching the videos, you paying attention, you trying to establish a relationship with Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, and you're searching for a righteous male covering that you may come up under and begin serving him, that he may consummate you and make you into an Israelite wife. Okay? Before we get you ready for Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1, flat out. Okay, so shalom. And shalom to you affiliates like myself of GMS. Continue to do the work in all sincerity and in faith. Shalom. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother Mashapa here in the city of Detroit. Thank you for watching today's video. Today's video is on Sirach chapter 5, verse 8. Okay, talking about concerning these women that that have these children that they do not want. They have these children because they, a lot of these women were trying to get a high body count. Okay, and they got all these kids, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids. All of them got different baby daddies. Okay, and all these different things. The women, some of them bragged about having a baby so they can get, more food stamps, more welfare assistance, and different things, so they can get them an apartment on Section 8 and all these different things. See, but now all these things is failing them. Okay, and they can't juggle having a job and trying to raise children and social life and all these things all by themselves. They see that they need a man. Okay, and it's not working for them. And it's not working out for the children because the children are suffering. So many children are just being terrorized by the parent or by their children themselves. There's a situation that I know of right now where the older child is 10 and he's terrorizing the one that's 7 and the other one is 3 years old, and he's terrorizing them, like he's a demon. And because some of these children are bad-seeded, demonic little kids. They're not, children from back in the day. No, these are some demonic, bad-seeded children that these women got from being sexual with these young men that are wicked-spirited. They don't know anything about being a father. Okay? They wasn't raised by a father. They don't understand anything concerning a father and fatherhood. They don't understand anything concerning about grandfather or anything like that. They always trying to attack an old man instead of trying to learn from an old man. Okay, so we're going to get off into this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 8, as it reads, there shall be a confusion also in many places. And it is. There's a confusion because Esau is Edom. Wherever there's a borders of Esau is Edom, so-called white man, that red devil that the scriptures speak about, then you're going to find confusion, because that way he's able to make himself out to be the solution that brings everything into proper focus. No, it's only under wickedness that he brings everything under a false order. Okay, and that he is able to control the wicked under narratives, okay, underlying narratives, okay, and the fire shall be sent out again. Yeah, the fire is going to be sent out, because Yahweh shall made it clear. Luke chapter 12, verse 49. He come not to bring peace, but to bring fire. Okay, but what would I if it already be kindled? Okay, the time is going to come when we're going to receive our spiritual powers. Okay, uh, those of us that Yahweh have chosen to receive our spiritual powers, we're gonna do some damage to Esau's kingdom. We're gonna bring some fire to it. Then when Yahweh Shai gets here, when with all of the angels and Michael the archangel, they most definitely gonna set fire to Babylon, to Esau Edom's kingdom. Okay, it's gonna, so yeah, a lot of fire is gonna be coming. All those ICBMs that Yahweh is gonna have the other nations to release on Babylon. Okay. So yep, yep. And so the wild beasts shall change their places. Right. Because Esau is Edom, the beast and the beast system is the very thing that's been in place, that's been keeping everything downtrodden for us and upbeat for them. All of this whole wicked system is offset and is a false balance, and that angers the Lord, right? Proverbs chapter 11 verse 1. A false balance is an abomination unto the Lord, but a just weight is a delight unto the Lord. Roughly paraphrasing, Shalaki. So yeah, these are the things that are that we, the elect, have escaped from. You know, under the order of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, we shall escape from these things, from the images of the beast and the beast system. Okay, and menstruous women, and shall bring forth monsters. Yeah, these women of the day, they bring forth these demonic ass children. They are wicked, bad seeded children. Remember, we are all ancient spirits reincarnated back onto the earth, back into this world, okay? So that we may face judgment, okay? And a lot of these wicked spirits that's inside these kids, remember, many of them are those that rejected Yahweh. Many of these kids at 10, 11, 12 years old are doing different crimes and different acts that adults do. There's behind every door, on every block, to every house, there's a different world when you open that door. There's so many different horrific, horrible things going on, screaming behind closed doors, beatings, whippings, torturings, people living in turmoil, and people being made trapped in their own homes, people being held hostage, all these different things, cannibalism, you know, mutilations. I mean, all kinds of things are going on. Human trafficking, okay, human sacrificing. People grinding up human meat and eating it. All people are there are a lot of those meat grinders. It's been an alarming sale of meat grinders lately online. Okay, people buying those left and right. So you just put the meat in it on the top and just turn the handle, and it grinds the meat up out the other end like a sausage. Okay, so all this is prevalent, and it's the very thing that's coming down the pike, and people will not know what to do. So let's read on. And salt waters shall be found in the sweet, right? Because things are going to be out of the order. There's going to be chaos all over everywhere. And people are not going to know what to do. They're not going to know how to keep focus one way or another, because everybody's going to be stressed. And all these women with these children, now Esau is Edom, so-called white man, is dropping all of the social programs that federal government has been giving. And then these women, they're going to have to find out. They're going to find out what it's like to actually have to live without those social programs, without those government handouts, without the food stamps, without the WIC, without the HUD, without the Section 8, without all that. And they just got to do it on the job. And here it is, what I think they just raised minimum wage up to $13.50, something like that. Okay. And people got to reduce the way they've been living. They can't ride around in style and profile like they used to. They got to wake up to reality now, you see. And that's the thing. That's the thing. And all friends shall destroy one another. Right, right. Because can't nobody trust each other now. How can you? One, when you have another friend that's posing to be a friend, while the other one is doing different things outside of what a friend's supposed to be doing, and there's no connection. Why? Because Yahweh Shah said before he has not come to bring peace, but division and bring a man in variance to one another. Okay? And so every household to be divided. Okay? So they friends cannot be united. Okay? That's just simply the way it is. And then if one is the terror and the other is the wheat, well then you know. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. The seed of the righteous shall be delivered. That is flat out what it is. You see, flat out. Then shall wit hide itself. Right. People won't think wickedly. They won't think with their mind. They won't think with sharpness of the mind. They will not be circumspect. You see, they'll just be full of dumbness and darkness because they don't understand, because they don't have wisdom. Remember, Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. You see, that's what the deal is. And flat out, flat out. And understanding, stand under, okay, withdraw itself into his secret chambers. You see, people won't have any understanding. Matthew chapter 13, they won't have any understanding of anything because Yahweh would not have placed understanding upon them, because Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9, 10, and 11, Yahweh had placed a servant angel in charge over them. So that way they would not be able to see this truth, hear this truth, or even understand this, or fathom the understanding of this truth within their heart of mind. They can't get it, flat out. They just simply not going to be able to understand it. Okay. So listen, we're going to go ahead and close the video out right there. We weren't trying to make the video long. We just wanted to make a few, touch on a few points concerning 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 8, okay, and 9. Okay. And so, brothers and sisters, stay strong. Hold on. We ain't got long. Stay circumspect mentally, spiritually, physically, so you can come into understanding and be aware of what's going on in your situation around you. Remember, Yahweh Shah says, stay occupied within the word until he return. So that way the word is within us. Okay. And the faith of the word is within us. Okay. So that way we'll maintain heaven works. Okay. So that way when he come, remember, we are saved by our faith and by our works. If a man have works, well, guess what? It's going to be by faith. If a man have faith, then guess what? He's going to have works. Flat out. You see? Flat out. And so, brothers and sisters, we're going to go ahead and end it out there. Remember, Lord's will, I hope that you were edified by the day's lesson, or that you were motivated and inspired to put together some precepts that you may edify the sheep. Because remember, as good shepherds of the Lord, as always, our job is to feed the sheep. So we'll go ahead and close it out, okay? We'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and salutation to the hope of the lakes. Shalom to the hope of the lakes.